Thanks for joining me today. I want to pose a question that a lot of clients ask me. And Mike, what are the penalties for drug impaired driving? What are the penalties for driving high, if you will, in Ontario? And that's an important question. So first of all, impaired by alcohol or impaired by drug, that particular charge basically carries the same penalties in a criminal courtroom. So for example, if there's a drug recognition evaluator, you're pulled over, they do roadside drug recognition tests, one leg balance, horizontal, the gaze nystagmus test, which I go over in a different video, and they find that you might be high. They bring you back for a drug recognition evaluation, and lo and behold, you're impaired. You're facing a mandatory minimum, if convicted or found guilty, $1,000 fine plus 30% victim fine surcharge in court. That's the minimum. It's probably going to go up from there, by the way. A mandatory minimum 1 year driving prohibition. It could be up to 3 years. And a lot of judges are imposing higher now. It's not easy to get the minimums anymore. So that's the same as impaired driving. There's also now what are called per se limits for THC, cannabis, that is, for opiates, for psilocybin, for magic mushrooms, you name it, all the opiates, the heroin, whatnot. There's regulations for that. But I find the police they're not really set up to take that blood from you as well. We're not seeing many of those cases in the province. And most people are charged with impaired by drug. It's through a drug recognition evaluator, and we can often defend those cases. So in a nutshell, driving high per se is if you're found guilty, is similar, in fact, identical to impaired by alcohol in terms of the offenses. And also, the Ministry of Transportation, it's important to note, they're going to take your license right at the roadside. The police, once they charge you, you're going to lose it for 90 days. You're going to have a fine. Your vehicle is going to be impounded for a number of days right away. You may have to take a mandatory education program for drug and alcohol as well. So it's very serious penalties. Again, the police aren't quite set up now to take blood as yet, but we're not seeing many of those per se limits. But there's many charges which we defend, and it's getting more serious in the province. There's no question, and quite properly so. I mean, for deterrent effect, the judges are giving out very harsh penalties for drug impaired driving. Thank you for watching our video. We are absolutely committed to bringing you the best possible criminal and DUI educational videos. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you've been charged with a criminal offense in Ontario and require our services, please click on the link in the description below.